Good morning, guys. So it's another full day of eating video and actually also workout video. I will merge also the workout in this video. I have a feeling that this will be a little longer video, but stick with me until the end because you will know what I eat, how much I eat to stay in shape or to get in shape, because now it's about 2 weeks since I came back home from holidays. We were in Zakynthos. By the way, check out the Zakynthos vlog because it's really great, and it went a lot of work in there. And after about a week, by eating this diet that I'm eating now, I already start to notice some fat loss again, because while we were there, I was sitting outside in restaurants and so on. Of course, I tried to keep tracking of food and everything. I also prep my meals there in the apartment. But every day we eat outside because, of course, we would like to try local food. But now, by eating this meal plan, it went really quick. I lost about 3 kilograms, of course, some water weight. Now I am at around 84, 85. I was about 87, 88 kilograms since when I came from the vacation. So, starting with the first meal, with breakfast, I will have egg whites, rice cakes, and some vegetables. And I have like 400 milliliters of egg whites, some spinach, but I have to check our garden if I have some tomatoes, fresh homegrown tomatoes there. So here is our small garden. Well, for now, I think we'll have some bell peppers. It's a little hard with one hand. Okay. This one. And I think we have some tomatoes. I used to have spinach as well, but it's gone. I've already eaten it. So let's check the tomatoes. This one. It will go. Perfect for breakfast. Okay, so we had something from the garden, but let's check on the balcony. Here we have some cherry tomatoes. Let's pick some of those as well. Homegrown food is best, definitely. Okay, now the secret to make plain egg whites a little bit more, to add some more flavor, is to spice it up a little. I also like to add some, let's say, I have curry here, but this is red pepper, and my secret ingredient is this pizza mix. It really tastes like pizza almost, so, and also smells really nice. Let's mix everything together with the fork. And let's prep our breakfast. Protein in the making. Okay. Also some frozen fish for later, because I will have for one of those meals for later some fish with, of course, let's see, maybe potatoes, rice, something along that way. So let's cook this omelette. Breakfast is served, my usual staple breakfast. The only difference is that now I'm not having a grapefruit juice, which normally I have, just to lower some carbs. That is the easiest way, and also to have less rice cakes. Instead, let's say, of 6 rice cakes, I have only 3. And of course I will post the macros on the screen of this meal, so bon appetit! Okay guys, so I will do just a quick voiceover and guide you through my arm workout. This is the basically raw arm workout. I didn't record all the sets because it's pointless. You will just see which exercises I have chosen for now for my arm day, and I will describe why I decided to go with those exercises. Well, I'm starting with tricep dips. Well, there's not much to say about this exercise, rather than it's one of the best for the triceps, yes. Maybe you will agree, maybe you will disagree. However, It's a compound movement because we engage some of the chest as well. It really depends if we lean forward for that or if we have the handles wider or it's just narrower. Anyway, I like this exercise and I like to go heavy on this one because it's one of the best triceps builders, working all three heads of the triceps. And this is a low volume workout. I did only 2 sets on the dips before moving on to the first exercise for the biceps. Yes, in this workout I do one exercise for the triceps, then I move on to an exercise for the biceps, and vice versa. So then triceps again, biceps again. In this way, one muscle group is resting while the other is working because there are antagonist muscle groups. For the first exercise for the biceps is one of those exercises that is a staple in my workouts, in my arm workouts for a long time, the seated bicep curl. I'm doing it in a concentration manner here. I'm not rotating my wrists. I'm focusing truly and solely on the biceps here, and in the seated position there's no cheating, there's no momentum, and basically yes, we are working only the biceps there. The second exercise for the triceps is my second favorite, the skull crushers, and I'm doing it with the dumbbells here because I have noticed that interesting that on this exercise, when I'm using the easy bar, the scrambled bar, my left triceps is stronger than my right one, and I decided to switch to dumbbells for some time now to work on those muscle imbalances. And yes, with the skull crushers we are working again all 3 heads of the triceps. Really good exercise to put some size on the triceps, but also to keep the size while dieting down, which I'm doing it here. The second exercise for my biceps is the easy bar bicep curl, and I'm using a close grip here. In this way I'm focusing more on the outer portion of the biceps. I know that it's a little bit confusing for some of you guys because I see in the comments on my Instagram that I'm wrong, that if I'm using a closer grip I'm working the inner biceps, but it's not true. Try to, you don't need to wait, just try to externally rotate your arm and you will feel the portion of the triceps which is working. If you go outside you will actually feel on the inner head of the biceps. And of course if you go closer on the inside you will feel on the outer head. But anyway, another great biceps builder. Before moving on to the third and last exercise for my triceps, it's usually some form of press down, triceps push down, and I like to do it here on this old lat pull down machine because if I set up it in this way that I'm doing it here, I can really focus on my triceps. I'm not using any momentum, and I can use less weight but still really overload the triceps. You will see in this second set, on those last reps I lean forward a little, and yes, there is also some trap engagement. However, nothing wrong with that if it helps me to push through the rep and then slowly in the eccentric phase I'm still working my triceps and producing some overload on that muscle. The last exercise for the biceps, it's the dumbbell hammer curl to work on some of the forearms as well. I like to go heavy on this one, around 8 reps, maybe 6 reps. But if I don't know if you have noticed, I started my bicep workout with the dumbbell concentration curl, the seated variation, and the second one was the scrambled bar, and now the hammer curl. So basically I started with biceps only. I was focusing on the biceps only with the first exercise. On the second one there was some forearm engagement because it was the EZ bar, and the last one it's even more forearm engagement, so really focusing on the arms as a whole in this workout. And actually, yeah, it was a short workout, it felt good, and if you have any questions, by the way, just drop them in the comments below and I will gladly answer those. So moving forward into the video. The workout is done, finished. 6 sets for biceps, 6 sets for triceps, 45 minutes in total, low volume. This is what I like to do, how I like to train. And usually post-workout I would have my protein shake with a banana, and I also like to prep my food at home, but sometimes during the weekends, and now it's Saturday, and my friend Bakir is working at Cantante Cafe. It's like a bar, but you can get some options for breakfast and for brunch, and I like to go there to have a protein bowl. They have those granola bowls, power bowls, protein bowls, and today I will try one of those because he usually prep some different options, and let's see what he will have on the menu today. So I'm curious to check it out. Then Gazda, šefe. Ciao, ciao. See you ready. Here I basically asked him what's inside, and he's telling me that there is granola, fruits like it's a banana, pineapple, strawberries, then it's a scoop and a half of whey protein and Greek yogurt, so basically all healthy stuff. Now I'm about to prepare my next 2 meals, and I will have potatoes, chicken breast with veggies. And actually I will use an air fryer. This is one of the best investments this year that we made, thankfully to my wife. She ordered this one, and let me just show you. I will switch to my phone because it will be easier. Here I have 350 grams of chicken breast, and this is about 260 grams of potatoes. And with this it's actually pretty easy. So I'll just put both inside, and let's set up first this one. So the time will be, basically I will have on both the same time. It will just work fine. So here, okay, 18 minutes and I'll have my meat and potatoes. Here I have some mixed vegetables, all already spiced up, and I will fry this into the pan. I could do this also in the air fryer, but to do it simultaneously I have just 2 spots there, and I will do this here. So in about 18 minutes I will be all set for my next meal. I usually have at least 2 very similar meals throughout the day, so I can prep them like simultaneously like I'm doing now, and also for my next meal, which will be fish and probably rice. I could do that of course simultaneously again, but for the sake of this video, and it will be a little easier for me now to prep it later. But for example, if you're at work or you have a really busy day, I suggest you to prep all your meals in advance. Maybe just breakfast you can prepare it fresh. Otherwise, I like to prep everything in advance and then just microwave it in the microwave and eat it. In this way, at least for me, it's much easier to stay on track with the food, and I don't crave something else. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for the food to be done, I have put on the water for rice, which I will have later. Here I have 60 grams of rice, and I will probably eat this with my fish later. So just for the sake of convenience, while I'm waiting, I will prep also this. So I think the water is boiling, so let's put this inside. Stirrito. Voila. You can't smell it, but smell really good, the veggies. Nice. Alright, so we have chicken and also our potatoes. All nice and done. Also the vegetables, the rice. I will do my fish later. So let's prep this. It's lunchtime, and yes, I will have probably a very similar meal later during the day. And don't worry guys, I will post all the macros on the screen and also the full day of eating macros at the end of this video, so you will know exactly how much and what I eat during the day. So let's dive into this one and I will catch up with you later. So I decided that I will have my chicken with rice later, and I will have potatoes, vegetables, and now I will prep fish. Here is 220 grams of fish. So let's put this on for about, the fish will be done in 8 minutes. Let's start. Yeah, so basically I will have fish and chips. Okay, so the fish is done. 8 minutes, and that's all it's needed. So let's put this. This is Pangasius, 220 grams. With one arm, with one hand. Okay. Number one. There. And now the second one. Yeah. Okay, perfect. And what I like to have with my fish is a little bit of olive oil. This is from our trees. Those trees that you see in the garden, there you can see there are 4, but we have 8 in total. They are producing amazing olive oil. Oh, I need to refill it. Amazing olive oil. So what I like to do with the fish is to add some olive oil just to make it a little bit more juicy. So, okay. I always weigh my fats because it's easy to go overboard with the fats, with the fat intake. So about 5 grams of olive oil should do for this meal. Okay, I think it will be just right there. Okay, so these are the next 2 meals, and of course later I will have 2 more meals or snacks to go. Basically, I'm eating 6 times a day, more or less, because sometimes it's even more, yeah. What I notice is that if I have 6 or 7 smaller meals, smaller snacks, for me it's easier to stay on track rather than have 3 or 4 bigger meals. I know that for some people it's different and it's okay, but for myself, for me, I notice that if I eat a 400 calorie snack or if I eat a 1000 calorie meal, I will probably be hungry again in 2 to 3 hours. It doesn't matter if it's a small or big meal, but after 3 hours or even less, I will be hungry again. It's just my metabolism. It's fast, it's and it's easy, at least for me, to have more meals. That's why I like to prepare them in advance, because it's easier also to stay on track. So that's it for these meals that I prepared, more or less with the cooking. Maybe for the next snack I will see. Usually sometimes I have oats, but since I had it today at El Cantante Cafe, Bakr made a great bowl, I will probably cook some grits or something along that way. So we will see later, so stay tuned. And we are back for our next meal or snack. However, damn, it's hot. Cooking in the middle of summer, it's damn hot. So I am preparing, I will show you, I have some grits. I have 40 grams of grits, which I will cook here. And I will add some whey protein as well. So the water is just about to boil. You can prep this with the milk, with almond milk, coconut milk, whatever you like. I just like to do it with plain water because I add some protein later, whey protein, which will add some flavor as well. So I will just have to stir this for about 5 minutes and it will be ready. Then I will add the protein powder. Just let me find the scoop. So 1 scoop of whey right there, and now stir some more just to get the right consistency. Of course, you can stop when you feel that you have achieved the desired consistency. I like to have a little more, let's say, not so liquid, not so, but more like solid food. And I will add also some fruits, just to add some flavor. And this is the final product, the snack. Now I will have to wait a little because the grits are too hot, and the frozen berries, the raspberries and blueberries, they will need to melt a little. So in 5 to 7 minutes this will be ready to eat. And of course I will post the macros of this meal. After this meal, then I will have only one meal left, my, let's say, dinner or pre-bed meal, and I will show you, of course, that one as well. Just about now to eat this one because I'm starving, I'm hungry, and it's a deficit, you know. When you're in a calorie deficit, maybe a little bit of hunger happen. However, this is the key, to be in a slightly caloric deficit, not too much. So I like to go at around 10% below my maintenance level. So for example, if my maintenance level is at 2800 calories, then 2500 calories would be a good fit for me, which basically is this meal plan right here. I will post, of course, the macros of the whole day at the end of this video, so you will know exactly. So it is now time for the final meal of the day. It's a simple protein shake. Here I have 150 grams of egg whites, and I will add a scoop of whey protein, about 34 grams. I will also add some water, because I will blend everything together just to get some extra volume with the water. So here we go. It will be a little loud. And on top of that I add a teaspoon of chia seeds and sunflower seeds. So this is basically the pre-bed protein shake. This concludes my full day of eating. The daily macros are on the screen, and thanks for watching until the end. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video if you liked it. Take care of yourself, train hard, eat healthy, and you will reach your fitness goals. So cheers!